Hello, welcome back to a new episode of Self Love Confidence. Today we have the special Maritere. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
I love that you're here. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You do too.
I love your dress. That's so pretty.
Really? I kind of overdid myself today.
Girl,
I'm kidding.
Well, you got to take care of yourself. I love that.
Yeah. And
today we have a fun topic, a special topic. I love that. Do you want to give like a description of this?
Today's topic?
Yeah.
So basically today we're going to just kind of talk about things you should not say in public. I think this is more of like a little reminder of, when you're around other people, families, friends,
strangers,
even strangers, because sometimes some of us talk out of, just bluntly, openly, and not thinking about how somebody else feels about that question.
Yes. I love that. The first one is, no, I'm gonna leave that for last. Okay, the first one is, hey, how much do you make? Why? Why do they ask that question? Like, are they gonna pay our bills if we don't make enough, or what?
I know, right? Have you ever had someone ask you that question?
Yes, someone asked me that, and I'm like, 3.5. I don't know. What do you say? So whenever someone asks you that, just say enough to be alive and have a beautiful life.
Sustain the lifestyle that I already do have.
Yeah. What's the next one?
The next one is going to be, this one's really good for me because it says, you gained weight, you look skinnier. Well, I think that for me, it's kind of like, I already know I probably gained some weight, but do you really got to tell me or remind me? Everybody's in a different stage in their life, so it's kind of like, yes, but I would feel more comfortable, let's say if maybe like a close family or a close friend would tell me, right? Maybe not in a public setting.
Yeah, I feel like whenever they tell you in a public setting, like that makes it a little bit worse,
Well, not only that, but it's just more of the fact that you have more eyes watching, you have ears listening, and it's basically kind of makes you just feel smaller than, like, like, oh my God, I just want to hide,
Yeah.
Because now everybody's looking at me.
All right. The next one. You ready? Why? When are you gonna get pregnant? Or when are you having babies? Hold me back. Why? Are you gonna take care of my babies? Or why are you asking me? Have you ever been asked that question?
Yes, I have, actually. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it's a question where it's kind of like, why ask me if I'm gonna get pregnant anytime soon?
I do have something to say about that. I feel like when you ask a woman, it's very, like, I don't think that's very professional, because you don't even know what that woman's going through. If she, if she's trying or she's not, or maybe she doesn't want babies. I feel like that question is
she's not married.
Yeah, or it's just out of place, like, don't ask that.
There's beliefs behind it too, goals, career.
Or, maybe she has some losses, like, it's just, there's so many variables that woman can be going through. And then when you ask that question, it's just like,
it hits probably somewhere in her heart.
For sure. Yeah. What's the next one, Maddie?
The next one, let me see. It's...
I'm already laughing.
Why are you still single?
Oh.
She probably put that question on there because of me.
Yeah, I did. I thought of Maritere. This is for you, girl.
I mean, I can answer that question very openly, but not every woman is open to why they're single. I mean, there's a time and a place, when you can ask that question to a person, but at the same time, I think everybody needs their space, time, emotion, like your mental state. Like if you're ready, you're ready. If you're not ready,
Yeah. Everyone has their time.
everyone
you
has
know?
their time. Yeah.
Like I can be single for 5 years, or like that's it's my life.
Believe it or not, being in a relationship, you're actually putting focus on that relationship.
Yeah.
When you choose not to be in a relationship, you're putting focus on yourself and everything else that involves yourself.
Yes. So girls, stay single. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't stay single. Remember, you have a future. So if being with someone is in your goals, go ahead.
If
go
they're
for it.
like, if there's two people in the same goals, and you add to each other, then yeah. But if that person is not adding to you, then no.
That's probably not a good choice.
Next one is you should have been over that already. Ugh.
Like a certain situation.
Yeah, like when someone is trying to tell you something like, hey, I'm going through this, and your response is like, ugh, again? Or you should have been over that already. Like, ugh, whatever,
Yeah.
Like, you don't care about those person's feelings, so no.
Yeah, that's not a good, especially in public, if you're gonna down someone on their feelings of a certain situation that they just can't get over.
Exactly. So just be more
Conscious.
Yeah, and polite, or I can find like, more understanding to that person's situation, So if that person's telling you something, it's because they trust you, so don't do that.
Right, yeah.
Thanks.
That's so true. Yeah. So the next one is says your friend or your sister already got married. How about you? Yeah, don't compare me to my sisters.
Don't compare me to anybody, first of all.
That part too, it's kind of like, and I actually, I was talking to someone about this. It's like, it's so true, right? Like you can't ever be asking someone, because it's, first of all, it's none of your business. And it's just kind of like, who cares, everybody is going to do what they feel is right for themselves. If they're ready, when they're ready.
I hear so many like stories like, well, I'm just trying to start a conversation. Well, I understand, but you can start a conversation like, hey, like, how are you? How, like, not so deep into like that person's personal life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no. Next one. This one's a really good one. I feel like I get this a lot. When I was your age, I was already having babies, having a house, a better car than yours, un carrito, una casita, and look at you. So like comparing if that person is older,
the stage of life,
and I'm like, everyone has a stage and everyone has their time. So I feel like they say that to put you down.
I don't know. Well, it just depends on the person who is asking you, right? But the reason I say it could probably be both ways is because I am older, right?
No, you're young.
But you know what I mean? Like I feel like I am older. I think I've done certain things in my life where it's like sometimes I think that I do, and I probably tell it to my own daughter, right? Like I have the aspirations for her, but at the same time, like if I didn't know you, if certain things like that question probably wouldn't be a good question to ask.
I feel like it depends on what intentions you have, because like everyone has their stage, like I remember when I was, I don't know, like 21, like people will tell me, oh, when I was your age, I was already married and all that, like things like that. And it's just, it doesn't help that they're telling you to not inspire you, but to put you down, like, because
I understand.
Inspirational, like when you trying to inspire somebody, that's different than like compare yourself to that person. So I don't know. It just depends how you say it too.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
what's the next one?
What's the next one? Let me see. Is it, why are you so quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, not everyone has, you know, I guess everyone's different, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like when they tell you, oh, you're so quiet, like, oh. Well, you know, like, what do you say to that, you know?
Well, I think sometimes it's, it can be like that, but it can be like vice versa too, as far as like, you know, if I already know you, it would be more of like, are you okay? You know? Because being quiet sometimes is because, you know, your mind is thinking
Of something.
And maybe you do need to talk.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the way, I feel like it's the way you say it too, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we went, what else? Like, why are you so quiet? I don't know, why you talk a lot? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's those two where it's like, oh my God, just stop.
Just, I feel like not asking questions that are out of place and don't put people down of their process is just very important, you know?
Yeah, I think also that it's important to also learn and know that, and I don't think a lot of people know how to read a room, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Or they could be the type where it's like they do intentional things on purpose as far as like the question asking. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's just, you got to learn how to read the room, what questions to ask, what questions not to ask.
When to actually be, you know, quiet and and be careful, you know, just don't hurt someone's feelings just because you want to know something about that person. So so I love that.
I agree.
All right, this is a quick little
topic on what questions not to ask.
I love that. Thank you for being here, Maritere. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Any more that you would like to add?
No, I just think those are really good questions. I think that I'm gonna leave here inspired and kind of like, you know, listen to what you had to say about like that perspective on the questions being asked, because I think that I'm pretty sure everybody, including myself, we ask questions without even thinking about it. So
and
it
sometimes
happens.
it's hurting that person's feelings. So just and you don't even know that person can be going through really hard stuff, and there you are and ask that question, and it's another bullet to their pain, you know. So yes, please guys, be careful. All right, anything else you would like to add?
Well, just thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you.
I enjoyed today and
it was
being
amazing.
here.
It was super amazing. I'm glad that you were here again. Thank you, Maritere.
Bye.
I love you. I love you
too.
guys. See you next time. Ciao.